Hey guys, today I have a Whirlpool washer and electric dryer. Got them hooked up, running them on the last load, which I always do a video of as if you were standing here yourself testing it out. You get to see that everything on it's working perfect. And I've got it set Super Plus. We're going with Super Wash. You've got an extra rinse option, cycle signal, which is great that you can turn this on and off. Tons of temperature options here. So tons of options. You can pause this, super capacity plus, and of course, there it is loaded down, filling up with water. I'm gonna come back also and show you once it's all the way full that it agitates, drains the water out like it's supposed to, and then has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then when it's all done, we'll move the clothes over to the dryer, and I'll show you that the dryer is working perfectly. So we'll go ahead and let this guy fill all the way up, and we'll come right back somewhere around here, and then we'll just kind of move along as it goes along. We're not gonna have like an hour-long video, but just so that you can see it move along through all the stops along the cycle and see that everything's working perfect. All right, and we're back. It's filled all the way up with water, and you can hear it agitating. If I lift this lid up, the safety lid switch is gonna kick in, and it will shut it down. However, you can see it's nice full of water. And how this agitator works, if you've ever seen one like this before, is it spins freely in one direction and then not back the other way, so I can't make it go back the other direction. Now, if you were to reach into your washer and you could spin it freely in both directions, that's how you know this is not working correctly. The way this works is it agitates those clothes down, vortexes them down along the middle and back out the side, and then they just kind of go in that pattern. There's fins on the bottom that clean the clothes, and that's how that whole process works. But as you can see in here, it sounds great. Nice smooth operation. So we'll come back for the draining. All right, and now we are draining the water out, moving into the rinse cycle. You can hear it drain that water out nice and fast. Now I'm not gonna lift this up and interrupt this neutral drain process, because once it's done draining, it switches over and spins. And if you lift this up and close it, you can interrupt that. You don't want to spin it out too early. So next it's gonna spin out, extract all the soapy water out, fill back up with fresh rinse water, agitate again for some time, drain out, and we'll come back for that final spin cycle. And final spin time. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up. You can see that everything's spinning nice and fast like it's supposed to. It will stop it because of the safety lid switch. However, you'll be able to, like I said, see that everything's moving like it's supposed to. And right now you can see it's a nice smooth operation. Sounds great. So we'll go ahead and lift this up. Which obviously you wouldn't want to do and interrupt the cycle and all that, but for testing purposes, it's what we do. But we'll go ahead and let that finish up, and we will take these clothes, move them over to the dryer, and show you that the dryer is working perfectly. All right, this washer is done and cleaned out. We've got the clothes moved over to the electric dryer, and it's running. Now we've got a few different options here. You can pause and read through those if you want, but essentially time dry, air dry for your super delicates, and auto dry. Now the heat can be adjusted over here just by simply flicking the switch if you had a delicate item or, you know, more normal items. I kind of always just let it go high and time dry is max it out pretty much. Right here you've got your lint trap, and I'm going to open it up here in a second and show you that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. Right in between those two red dots, going to take a surface temperature measurement. So it's about 74 degrees on top of the dryer. Let's see if I shine it on the concrete floor. It's a little cooler down there, about 67. So we'll go ahead and open this up. See the lights on. Right inside that heating element tube, that's where the heat pumps out right there. Nice and hot. That in turn is going to heat the inside of your dryer anywhere from about 95 up to 195. That just kind of depends on what you have this heat setting at up here, and you just push start to go. You got a little switch here. This is nice if you want to be able to turn off the signal if your kid's sleeping or something like that. You would want to change that out before every load. All right, well, I'll let that finish up. Go ahead and get these listed up for sale. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all, but I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys have a great day.